Hey everybody, Joy here, no coffee. It is 3:30 in the afternoon. I took a few minutes to sit down to see if anybody responded to my suggestion that we make nightgowns and embellish them. I thought, oh, there'll probably be 4 or 5 people. Oh my goodness, there was a whole bunch of people that said, hey, yeah, let's make nightgowns. I thought, oh my goodness, I'm going to really do this now. So I made up some rules. The rules, I wish I could name them something else, but you have to have rules for everything, right? And so these rules are just my choice, my ideas, what I would like, since it's my idea and I'm giving away 3 prizes, all belonging to me. So since I'm giving away all the prizes, I decided I get to make all the rules. Does that sound fair to you guys? And the book, Judy Kessinger's book, it's her original book. I'm pretty sure that's the one that I won. I was watching, I've told you all, go to her clinics, her Fit Nice clinics. They are super fun, they're very inexpensive. And yesterday they gave away a bunch of prizes and I was just shocked that I won one. So I asked her if it would be okay if I gave it away. She said absolutely. So I am going to pop this up here so y'all can read it. I typed it up. I have it in my hands, but you'll be able to see it, okay? In just a second. So here's what I've come up with for this lounge gown challenge. One of you said you should call it a lounge gown. Hey, that's a wonderful name for it. Golly, we could even make those, what are they called, caftans? Boy, those would be pretty, wouldn't they? I think that could actually count in this. Okay, embellished. Embellished is the key word here, embellished. You must embellish it somehow, or I'm just going to cross it off the list and it's not going to count, okay? Embellished lounge gown challenge, and you'll see all this in just a second. I'll show it to you. We're going to start sewing July 5 because I figured July 4th everybody's going to be out of town or they're going to have company or whatever. So, and I don't want to wait too long or I'll be out of the mood. I would have started it next week, but next week runs into July 4th weekend. No, next week is like the day after tomorrow, so that's too soon because I've got to make the tutorial for it first. And then the next week ran into July 4th weekend, so I decided we'll start July 5. We'll start July 5 and finish our garments no later than July 11. So I said 5 days, this gives you 7 days. July 11 is on a Sunday. So you will need to, by that Sunday, you can do it before that Sunday, but by that Sunday you will need to send me a photo. And we'll probably do the photos on Instagram. Because since this is just me and there's not anybody else, maybe Instagram will actually keep the number of photos correct. And if somebody can't use Instagram, you can send your photo to me and then I'll put it on Instagram. And I don't think there's not going to be that many people. You know, maybe 20. I'm not seeing 100 people doing this. If there are, I will be very, very surprised. Okay, we'll start the machines on July 5. Photos, like I said, will probably be on Instagram. I will come up with some kind of a name. Now, remember, winners will be chosen by me. Chosen by me, not by a random number generator, not by names in a hat. I'm going to look at them and I'm going to say, oh my gosh, that's my favorite. Oh my gosh, that's my favorite. Oh my gosh, that's my favorite. And since I figured I'd probably come up with at least 3 favorites, I'm going to have 3 prizes. So the prizes are going to be, number 1, Judy's book. That's $125 value, plus what it cost me to ship it to you. Although I didn't pay for the book, she gave it to me as a gift. I won it as a prize. Second prize, I will give you 2 yards or more. I might have 2 1/4, I might have 2 1/2. It just depends on which one I pick, but I will give you yardage of a new knit fabric from my stash. Now anything you get from my stash will be pre-washed. So you won't have to worry about it shrinking or fading or anything like that. So I pre-wash fabric when it comes in my door. And the third prize will be a surprise. A surprise package of embellishments. It might have buttons, it might have lace, it might have something else. Sparkles, jewels, I don't know. We'll see. And I didn't offer earrings. And let me say, I made it sound in my video yesterday that this lady turned down my prize. I never heard from her. She didn't say, no, I don't want your prize. But me, with my poor self-esteem issues, I just assumed, since I never heard from her, that she just thought it was a dumb prize, and that's why I never heard from her. So we have to go back and pick another winner from that group of people, I suppose. I just assumed nobody really wanted them. If you'd like to have a pair of earrings to go with your nightgown, I'll throw that in too, with any of the 3 prizes. How about that? Okay, here's the rules if you want to win a prize. Here's the rules if you want to win a prize. Okay? If you don't care about winning a prize, you just make whatever on earth you want to make. Number 1, 1 garment. And I didn't put that on here. 1 garment or set. 1 garment only. We're not going to pose 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 to get our name in the hat 6 times. Only 1 chance. 1 chance for each person and only 1 garment. I don't know how you could make more than that in a week anyway. I prefer it be a knit gown like you saw me show you yesterday. But you can use cotton. My gowns are all made with knit. If you use cotton, be sure you use a pattern for woven fabric. If you use a pattern for knit fabric, you're probably going to end up with a too small garment. I just prefer to sleep in knit. I don't like to be caught on my clothing and it not stretch when I move, so I like stretchy stuff in bed. Number 2, I've already told you I prefer a 1-piece nightgown. You can make it above the knee, below the knee, to your calf, to your ankle. That's up to you. We are not making a t-shirt. This is not a t-shirt contest. If you make your sleep shirt to be just a shirt, here's an exception already, just right out of the box. Exception duty. If you make your sleep shirt to be just a shirt because you want pants or shorts with it, then you must include the pants or shorts in your entry. You can't just make a shirt and say, well, I'm going to make some pants to go with it later. It has to be a set. I realize it'll be 2 pieces instead of 1, but somebody said they absolutely aren't going to make anything unless they can have pants with it. So if you want to make it with pants or shorts, fine, but it needs to be entered as 1 garment together. Okay? All right. I love sleep shirts with shorts myself, so I'm allowing that. But the top must be embellished. You can embellish those shorts and those pants if you want to too, but at least the top has to be embellished. Rule number 4. What you make must be embellished in some way. You can use lace, buttons, string, feathers, bells, beads, ribbons, embroidery, vinyl, applique, or anything your little heart desires. Make it fun. Remember, now we're not entering Queen Elizabeth's bedroom here. This isn't meant to be something that I'm going to pick the fanciest or the most intricate. It's to be fun, okay? So think of fun. Fun, nice, pretty, but we're not talking about, you know, am I making sense? We're not making fancy lingerie, okay? Remember, we're going to take 7 days only to get this project done. You can start planning, however, what pattern, what fabric, and what embellishment right this very second. I'm certainly going to. If I have to start on a certain day doing something and I'm not prepared for it, you might as well forget about me getting it done. I have to have planning time. I'm giving you plenty of planning time. I'm going to trust you to not make it until the week of July 5th. I'm not coming to your house. I'm not going to surround you with bodyguards. I'm not going to send a policeman to your house to see, oh my God, they started on July 1 instead of July 5. Okay. But I think we all should have the same amount of time to make it and all submit our photos on the same day. The next thing is, I really like the photo to be of the garment on you. On you, with your head, with your face. I want to see you. Don't be embarrassed. I don't think any of us that are doing this challenge are 15, 16 years old with a perfect body or whatever. I certainly don't have that. However, if you are 15 or 16 and you want to, hey, come join us. So yes. Obviously, if you're going to take a picture of yourself in your gown, you can wear your underwear, your bra, your panties, your slip, your whatever. So, you know, I doubt that you're going to make it out of see-through sheer fabric anyway. But if you do, I want a picture of it. I want to see it on you because things just look way different on than they do just on a hanger or on a mannequin or hanging over the stair rail, you know, like mine were yesterday. They just look so different. All right, so that's what I prefer. Will I throw yours out and not look at it if it's not on you? Of course not. I will certainly look at it and judge it on its own, but I definitely would love to see these things on you ladies. Number one, I love to see your face. You leave me comments all the time, you talk to me all the time, and I see your names over and over again, and it is just so fun. Like when Viv and I do our challenges together, it's so fun to see, oh look, that's so-and-so, oh my gosh, she's left me so many comments, I didn't know she looked like that. And I remember seeing who Jane Gilson was, and remember seeing who Victoria was, and some of these other ladies, and it just, Catalina, it's just so nice to see faces to go with the names. And there's many, many more than that, but I just get everybody's name wrong at this point, so won't even go there. Okay, so here it is. I have it all typed up. I'm going to put it in this video right here. Okay, so here's the deal, Neil. Tomorrow, I will start making my video on showing you the pattern I'm going to use, which is going to be Judy Kessinger's. I will show you how I do my adjustments in it. Please realize probably 9 million people out of 9,000,001 aren't going to do an FBA. I'm going to be the only one. The reason people love these patterns of Judy Kessinger's is because there's no bust darts. There's no bust darts. It's just got a lot of ease in it. And when you're making a nightgown, that's all you need is a lot of ease. You don't need a bust dart. But because of my situation where I'm really narrow up here, and then I just go out like a jingle bell, you know, ding dong, ding dong, I need to have it fitted here and then looser, and so the FBA just is really important to me, and since I know how to do it, why not do it? But some of you have said, show us how you do it. Number one, in a dolman sleeve, and it is a little different that way. So tomorrow, I'll set up my cameras, and I'll make myself another sleeve shirt, and I'll show you how Judy Kessinger's system works. Now remember, hold on a second, and I'll go grab it. Okay, here it is. I keep it in an envelope. This one's the master top. She also has master pants. I am not affiliated with her in any way other than I just love her and I think she's totally fun. And I love to watch her videos and I love her books. And I just think she's fun, fun, fun. And she's very, how do I want to say it? relaxed and comfortable and giving instructions, and she makes everything look so easy. So easy. A 12-year-old could easily do it and follow her instructions. So this is how her system comes. Now, remember, again, please remember, she doesn't put bust darts in her tops. The top comes with no darts, just a front and a back and a sleeve. There's no darts, no darts, no darts. And when you have no darts, it is much, much easier to make any garment. So remember that. She's not going to say, okay, let me show you how to do an FBA. She doesn't do them. Only I do them. Okay, this is what you get when you order her pattern. This is what it comes in. It comes like this in this folder. And there is a website inside. Yeah, there's information inside that tells you where to go online. This is expensive. This is like $35. I don't know if it's more now. But you get an awful lot of things with it. You don't get the book with it. The book's separate. But you get an awful lot of information with it. That you use this link and then you go online and you get all that extra information. So here's what it is. This is what I use to make my nightgowns because it's so simple. So what am I showing you? There it is. It's a front and a back and a sleeve. A front and a back and a sleeve. Now, in case you don't want to do a set-in sleeve, you just turn it over on the back, and she has the dolman sleeve. And she has a facing, and she has some other things. Now, when I go into more intricate garments, I use different patterns. I use Sure-Fit Designs, and I use the commercial patterns or the indie patterns. If I'm wanting, you know, a fancy jacket or you know, something more complicated, I'll start with the more complicated pattern. But this is, and she makes hundreds and hundreds of things out of this. She doesn't use anything else to make her things, and she has jackets and pants and slacks and dresses and everything. But for me, I use this for simplicity, but because I know how to use the other patterns, I use them too. Okay, I hope I'm making some kind of sense. Now, do you have to have this for the pajamas? No. No, 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 no. All you need is a t-shirt pattern. A dolman sleeve is the easiest. You need a t-shirt pattern or a dolman sleeve pattern, and then you just lengthen it. Okay, I talked about that yesterday. But this is what I'm using for mine, and I'm going to use it to show you how I do an FBA in it. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And for embellishments, y'all are on your own there. That's what I'm so excited about. I don't have to show you how to do embellishments. You're going to show me how you do embellishments, and that is the most exciting part to me. I can't wait to see. I just can't wait to see. You know, Viv, she's always embellishing stuff. But Viv's not going to make one of these little nightgowns, I'm sure. Viv makes gorgeous gowns. She makes beautiful gowns like you would buy in a fancy, fancy store. She just made a beautiful one for her sister. So anyway, gonna let you go. Just wanted to get this started, get the ball rolling, tell you we're really going to do it. So, come join in and have some fun. I'll be back soon showing you how I do the dolman sleeve. Bye for now.